Welcome back to the Brad Steele channel, Steele Reactions. Yatta. This is where it's happening. Thank you guys for joining me on the Bradical bandwagon today for another reaction video. And today I'm especially excited because it's the return of Paramore. Paramore with a new song out yesterday. This Is Why official video. Oh my goodness, my millennial self loves Paramore. My goodness, used to drive down the road blasting their stuff, and now they're back. Paramore, This Is Why. Can't wait to hear it. But before I do, real quick, I want to let you know about some covers and original music of my own that I have on my channel. You heard a snippet of one in the intro. Here's a snippet of another one now.
Music from the old days takes me to a simpler place when it was just me and you singing Take On Me and blasting Hey Jude.
If you want to hear the full thing, there'll be a link to it at the end of the video as well as in the video description below. Also, the red subscribe button is below if you enjoy the channel. You can click that red subscribe button and then you're on the Bradical bandwagon for life. I would appreciate that very much. As for me right now, Paramore. What? Paramore. This Is Why. Official video. And we are hitting play. Feels very like a garage band. Hey! I'm getting a 90s alternative rock kind of. Uh-oh. Hey, all right. We got a great lyric to start this song. If you have an opinion, maybe you should shove it. You're entitled to that opinion, but you're also entitled to shove it. One of the most underrated voices in the game. Yeah. Hey. Listen, I love this. I love everything. Legitimately, I'm not just saying it for YouTube. I love everything about this right now. Like, they know their audience too, because they got a heavy millennial following, people my age, mid to late 20s into the 30s, even maybe we may be going into the 40s now, millennials. I don't know. Either way, this is why I just stay home. Like, that's something I've said a million times. Like, the older I get, the more I'm just like, you know what, my ideal Friday night is just at home, watching some Netflix, watching reruns of The Office. Like, that's just kind of what I want to do. And so they're really hitting into their target audience of like, hey, this is why I just stay home. And I love the feel of it. Very different for them, but still very unique. Like, kind of got the video quality is very 70s. Love it. Yeah! That melody on the chorus, like, I can just hear arenas singing that out. This is why I don't leave the house. I love that. Love that. It's just like a chant almost. I loved the lyric at the end of verse 2 that was like, oh man, I've never heard the song before, but it was something along the lines of, you're either with us or like we don't want to hear it. Like, keep it to yourself. If you're not on our side, stay quiet. Don't say anything. I love that because to me, like, in today's world, we don't want to hear from anybody that has a differing viewpoint than us. We don't even want to hear it. Like, we want to be surrounded by people that are just like us, and like that's what we want. We want to be in our little bubble with people that think, act, walk, talk just like we do. And if you are not on the same side as us, we just want you to leave. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want to listen to you. And it's hurting us as a society because we don't know how to interact with people that don't agree with us on everything most of the time. I love that very much. And at the end of the day, this is why I don't leave the house. You say the coast is clear, but I ain't coming out. Boy Meets World vibes from the lipstick. Oh, she is unreal. We have a scene after the song is concluded. Is this going to be like a jump scare? I don't like jump scares. I'm just going to pull the headphones out so that if something happens... Oh, she looks... It's concerning. Please don't... Oh, don't do anything hasty here. Okay. I could feel a jump scare coming. I don't do well with that. So I was just like, okay. Anyway, I love the song, man. I love the song. And very different for them. I feel like that is something that is going to come to mind all the time. Anytime I see something ridiculous on Twitter or out in the world or on the news, I'm just going to say to myself, this is why I don't leave the house. And obviously, it's a risky thing for them because it is very different than what people came to know from them back in the day. From That's What You Get When You Let Your Heart Win and Misery Business and all the other stuff that they did back in the day. It's very different than that. And of course, there are going to be people who say they sold out and because they're not doing the exact same thing that they did, 15 years ago. But you know what? To me, it's selling out if it's, like, I don't know how to say it, if it's bad. Like, if you do something that's just corny and says nothing and you're just trying to get on radio and some little cute little ditty that you just know is going to sound like everything else, then maybe that would be selling out. But to me, this is like, it says something, it's not really sounding like anything else that's out there. She's still got, as I said earlier, one of the most underrated voices in the game. I've been saying that for a long time, as have many others. So I think it works completely fine for them. It is very different than what they used to do, but I mean, you can't go back to the well too many times. You risk, becoming, if you come back and you try and do the exact same thing that you did 15 years ago, then you run the risk of people saying, oh, we've heard it before. We've heard them do that before, blah, 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 blah. So I like the fact that they came in, did something different, but it's still going to sound like Paramore because of her voice, Great stuff. Some of my covers and original music are on the screen right now. Check that out. Red subscribe button below. Thank you guys. Take it in. Soak it up. Bye.